morning, dear friends. What a joy to be reunited in prayer, in illumination, in new strength. And today, Emmanuel is going to help us stay strong in our trials of life. Inevitably, we will go through difficulties. But God is great. And He is always going to give us protection and strength to go through it with courage. This is chapter 104 from the book Vineyardoflight. He quotes Jesus as in Matthew 26:23. And Jesus replied, "The one who has dipped his hand into the bowl with me will betray me." Emmanuel then says, in Jesus' mission, every occurrence is wrapped up in profound symbolic expression. Hardly the assault of strangers could trigger the painful Calvary. The judges of the Sanhedrin personally were not able to move such a sinister matter. Neither the gratuitous accusers of the Master could themselves effect the infamous process. It had to be someone who was weak and who would betray himself. Ingratitude is not a plant of the opposite field. The worst wrongdoer in all good works is always the friend who deviated, the friend, the companion who became vain, and the indifferent brother. Nevertheless, the respect that we must give to the redeemed Judas, we must recall the lesson in favor of the service of vigilance, not only for the disciples in apprenticeship, so they do not fail, but also to the disciples in testimony, so they can exemplify with the Lord, understanding, acting, and forgiving. In the lines of Christian work, it is never too much to await the great struggles and the great trials, considering, however, that the greatest anguishes do not proceed from adversaries, but exactly in the most intimate sphere, when unquietude and rebelliousness, when levity and improvidence penetrate the heart of those that we love the most. In general, slander and mistake, imperfection and bitterness does not come from our declared oppositors, but from those who nourish themselves with us in the same plates of life. Let every disciple be completely informed in this regard, so they can and we can imitate the Lord in the great days. It's hard to listen to this, right? We don't feel prepared at times. When we look at Lupi, the faithful dog, right here with us, look. Yes, she knows we are here with her. She's loyal. It's so good, right? But what about ingratitude? In the Gospel according to Spiritism, there's a whole lesson about the ingratitude of the children towards parents. But there's something even worse, the ingratitude of the closest people in our lives. Not only our children, the best friends, colleagues at work, people in the same Spiritist community who betray. They use you, they feed with you, but they are like Judas. They have better plans. They think they have a shortcut. They are going to do more. I don't think that's how it happens. But that's their problem, not ours. So the lesson for us is be prepared, because it's going to happen. And if it's already happening, stay strong like the Master. Serenity. It's easier said than done, but it's so important. You can do it. I can do it. We can do it. Let us pray always. Be vigilant and understand that when they make those choices, it's their choice, not ours. Like Chico Xavier's closest nephew, who used to be at his mediumistic table. One day, he decided to create a story about Chico. He called the newspapers, the journalists, and said that Chico Xavier wasn't a real medium. Everything was fake. It was at the end of the 1950s. And, well, Chico didn't stop. He kept on going. He didn't say a word about anything. Later, this nephew, who was a drunkard, he actually killed himself, just like Judas. We don't wish it to anybody, but people do it to themselves. It's not personal to us. Got it? I think we got it. Let us then together pray. Pray that we stay strong, and for everyone who is with us, that they feel the light, that they don't allow the shadows to conquer their minds. Dear God, thank you so much for this profound message. May we grow in indulgence and forgiveness. May we be strong in our inner resources to fulfill your loving will. We feel the presence of the spirit guides, nurses, and therapists here with us, showering us with their loving and kind healing light of love, unconditional love. We see them operating on us, delivering medicine, vitamins for the soul and the bodies, de-obstructing pathways in our minds and bodies. So only joyful, hopeful, courageous molecules may flow through our bloodstream. May our brains, the seat of the mind, be enveloped by this loving care. We feel your presence in our homes, blessing each and every family member, including our pets, radiating to the neighbors, and from our neighbors to all those who are connected to us from the present and the past, pacifying relationships, and we see radiant light of healing showering those who are here in this circle of prayer, as well as those who have their names in the book of prayers, the SSBA and Cardiac Radio, and all the spiritual societies connected to us. Thank you for the joy of this moment, and so be it. Yes, Gisela, I'm grateful to be here in this group of prayer and learning. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you, Slavic. Thank you, Susan. A big hug, Susan, to you and the family. Let us meditate on this beautiful message of strengthening, and stay tuned, because very soon, in a few hours, there is more here at Cardiac Radio. We're going to talk about mediumistic education. Right, Lupi? Yes, you're medium too? Yes, medium of love. Thank you, friends. We look forward to seeing you soon again.